Welcome back to Jump King.
And it's really early in the morning. Or really late for some people. But I was streaming for a while now, but I'm still going to give this a try. Let's see here. There is a smoking hot babe at the top. The more I think about that, it's probably going to be like a burning baby going, ah! Ah! Game has no saves. World records in 5 minutes. Oh, I played this before. I did it like a part 0, you know. Alright. Almost ready. Oh yeah, before we start, we should probably change the ticker on Twitch so people don't come in and be like, Joel, this is not Computer Scrabble Deluxe. This is Poo Stream. I am reporting you for terrorism for the second time. So let me fix that up for you. Alright. So I had like a ton of problems with this when I did it on part 0, quote unquote, last stream. And we did like the most pathetic progress ever. Like we did barely anything, you know. Alright, but anyway. Here we go. Where did we last leave? It was like at the pipe section stuff. Oh, here I was. Was my character asleep? Well, welcome back. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. I don't know why. I started playing this game just like I was playing the Granddad game. Like, I'm like, why am I not jumping up on the ledges, man? But I'm like, oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Okay, no lag this time. Yeah, no lag this time. Okay. Cheat. Game mode needs to be raised a little bit. Alright, hang on. Jump King. Leap stones. Alright. I wonder if later on in the game will start punishing you severely for falling down. Like, i.e., hear me out. The game is going to get so brutal that, like, you could theoretically slip all the way down here if you do a really bad one. Oh, absolutely? Oh, really? Oh, well, it's already kind of setting in, you know? Does anybody else watch Vinesauce drunk? Does anybody watch us sober? Because watching this kind of shit, you gotta be on some sort of medication. You see that Joe stream last night? Dude, I could not watch it. I had to eat like 100 potato casseroles to even stomach it. I don't know. Okay. Alright, here we go. A whole raw potato. I got that reference. Flintstone gummies. Okay, well. Guys, is vaping considered a drug? Genuine question. Yes. Is it? It has nicotine in it? Yeah, but so does fucking, like, drinking, like, a can of Coke because it's got caffeine in it. I mean, you're not doing drugs because you're drinking a soda pop, you know? Yes, you are. Oh, okay. So, by me drinking a Pepsi, I am a hardcore, like, narcotics dealer. Yes. Oh, okay. Oh, fucking hell. Fucking hell. Oh, my God. I am... Good thing we started, you know? Good thing we started. And I was only going to do this for 20 more minutes today, so, you know. I heard that Swedes sometimes drive to Germany for alcohol. Yeah. We have really bad alcohol laws here in Sweden. We have... The government controls all alcohol regulation here. and you have to go to this one store to get any alcohol here. You can get light beers and stuff like that in grocery stores, but anything that's like above 5% is heavily regulated. All right. Shit. Man, I don't know what I was doing last stream, but I think I was doing way better. Like, I don't know. Is that mud on my face or something else? You got mud on your face, you big disgrace. Okay. Oof. Alright. Joel, can you at least drink in public? We're not allowed to in the land of the free. Having a beer at a barbecue is okay, but slamming, like, you know, wine in public, it's like, no. Like... like ripping out a facility filtering plant and go straight out of a factory and then going through the city with a 500-pound like canister. No, they will not approve that. Oh, I am sucking hard at that part. All right. Whoop, 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 whoop. Alright, well, Joel, remember, Jerome might beat this game. So until you beat this game, he has a better gamer than you. You guys remember our secret we told to each other about me learning Morse code next time Jerome and I play Bomb Defusal? Yeah? It doesn't matter how good Jerome is at something. The fact is that I know that Keep Talking No Explodes has bomb. A Morse code thing you gotta learn at some point. And just to make sure I knew Morse code, I learned a little bit off stream. And I guarantee you, Jeremiah does not know Morse code. And I learned a little bit of it. And it's gonna be a moment where I'm gonna be like, alright, we gotta learn, we gotta do Morse code. You know Morse code, right, Jeremiah? And it's gonna be like, actually I do, Joel. I'm gonna be like, oh. Well, ha 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 ha. Good, because he. Okay. Alright. He starts tapping out the lyrics to Wonderfall. Wonderwall? Okay. Morse code is fucky to learn because it's hard to decipher, like, because here's the thing, if you're communicating with someone in Morse, you don't know if, like, they understood what the fuck you were saying. Well, you can actually if you're communicating back with them, but if you're sending out a message, you don't know if they understand what you're saying, so you just have to send the same thing over and over and over again. It's just very tedious, you know, because, you know, if you catch up on, if you say what in real life, like, oh, I didn't catch up what you said, you can just repeat it really quickly, but you don't know that if it's like one-way communication. So, you know, thank God we invented English. Oh, come on. Oh shit. Oh, question. This is for American viewers, right? Hear me out. Now, when the independence from the Brits occurred, with John Hancock, George Washington, and all those dudes back in the day, I watched a lot of documentaries on that stuff. Why is it that they don't have British accents? I mean, at that point, the accents were kind of developed. I mean, it's through not the colonies. Like, they just kind of like when they still had British accents, but in the documentaries they're like, "Oh right, we have to sign the Independence Declaration." You know, like, they're not being like, you know, hoity-toity, crumpets and tea. Alright. Like, weren't most, like, Americans at that time, like, Irish and stuff? Oh, shit. See, we're probably talking like this. Me sack of potatoes. Shit. Hi, gobshite. Hi, you fucking wank. Okay. Well, yeah. You know. Shit. You know, it's funny. Sometimes I hear how Lemmy speaks with the Glasgow accent. There are certain words they say in Scotland that is the exact same here in Sweden. And I think that is because Swedish is an Anglo-Saxon originated language. Yeah. Or am I getting that wrong? Yeah. No, we're Germanic. We're Germanic. Sorry, my bad. But anyway, I think it's just cultural over time from the Anglo-Saxon stuff, because maybe or maybe not. But I heard that when Lemmy was doing like a bit, and he said the polis. I'm like, it's the fucking same thing in Swedish, man. And the wains are gritten. The wains are gritten. I'm like, weens is children, but gritten is crying. Same thing in Swedish. We say gråt, but don't know what the word that is. But the wains are gritten. Okay.
To turn the wains against me.
Okay. I would love to host Lemmy's streaming, but I feel kind of like I just bother him if I did. Like maybe it's social anxiety. I'd love to host him and be like, hey man, I've watched you for years, and one time you were a dick to me, but whatever. I'm like, dude, check me out. And because my fragile little ego could not take Lemmy's dry humor, and him making a joke back and be like, Joel, who the fuck's Joel? Whatever. And I'd be like, hey, ooh. Alright. Wasn't he rude at me at some point? I don't think he really was. I think I just misinterpreted a dryness once for, like, it was very Lemmy humor-y, but I gave a huge spiel about, like, dude, I love your show, thank you for doing what you do, and, you know, your streams are great. By the way, Lemmy, Marty Pello, was that just like a character gag on the show? Or was it based on an actual Maripello? And I said, was it based on a goof or not? And he goes like, a goof? Does nobody speak English anymore? Fuck's sake. That's what his response was after my huge, long-winded message about, man, you're great. And I think that was the joke he gave back, like, no, I'm just, you know, what's the word Lemmy uses? Patter, whatever. But I think he was being sarcastic. But I don't know. I just felt like, I don't know. I just wanted to be like, give me a little wink. Like, you know, blink, as in like, yeah, by the way, I got you what you mean. And I never got that, and that made me kind of like, oh, did I come across as rude to Lemmy? Like, you know, I don't know. I have nothing but respect for him, and I'm sure I just took it like the weird way, wrong way, or whatever. I guarantee this. If Lemmy heard me speak about this, he'd be like, dude, I was just kidding around, man. You know, God knows I do that shit all the fucking time, you know, with you guys. So, But I think I'm a little bit more obvious with it. Okay. Oof. Ooh. Ooh, hello. Okay. Anyway. The veins are gritting. Gritting. I'm gonna be gritting here in a bit. 3D tellies. Oh man, alright. Have I lost any of my sanity yet? Not yet. Not yet. Because you'd have to have any at the start. And I don't. The veins are gritting. Alright. Anyway, what was I saying? I went on some long tirade. Anyway, now we're completely fucked that up. Back to the start. It's just a good process. It's a good process. There's no fucking time limit in this game. If this game had a time limit, I would be able to be like, then I would be like, oh shit. But it's take your fucking time. You know, there's no time limit. It's just relax. You know what's funny? Vinny was talking about Lemmy just a few minutes ago. Lemmy and I, Vinny and I like Lemmy. Like we like that sort of weird humor. It's a lot of old school like Vinesauce shit, like way back in the day. We used to have this autoplay, as it was called, and we used to put a little Lemmy show on the autoplay. When nobody was streaming, we were playing YouTube links, and we put a lot of like Kill Jester, and a lot of. I think I started introducing a lot of those clips. There's one about Lemmy playing the Golden Age. The game was the game. Catch him. You know. Let's see if we got some old Autopilot fans. We did a lot of like Adult Swim bumpers back in the day too. Alright. Alright, drinking out of cups. Shit! Okay. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Have I seen too many cooks? I have. Shit, fuck. Okay. Holy shit balls. Joel, do I like Tim and Eric? Do I like Tim and Eric? Let me tell you. I think 57%, I just pulled a random number out of my ass, of my comedy is based on like some sort of rip-off from Tim and Eric. In some way, like, you know. A lot of it is like Wesley Willis stuff and Tim and Eric and like very early 2000s, like, you know, comedy on the internet. You know. Do I like the red M&M more than the yellow M&M or the other way around? It's a very important question, so please answer. I think that fuck M&Ms, alright? It's all about M&M nuts, alright? Those M&M nuts, get down with those any day. Alright, regular ass M&Ms, boring. You put a peanut inside of them, boom. Now we're talking. Because now you have that extra Smarties better than M&Ms. Ja, men jag tycker M&M är gott. see here. Fucking hell. I'm studying linguistics, and I was wondering what is your opinion on the English on what my opinion is on English from a native Swedish speaker's standpoint. What a broad question. I mean, I'll give you a broad answer, I suppose, but you know, I think a lot of the Swedes do this these days, but you're taught British English in school, and I said, well, that doesn't sound like the movies and the games. So I don't spell it color. You know, I spell it color. And, you know, I don't know. What's the answer here? I mean, English is the global language. It is something we all understand. It's basically everything that Esperanto wanted to do, but, you know, English is just the norm, you know. I mean, you know, I think it was funny how the Phantom Pain all became about like language and communication, shit like that. But like, it had some underlying language about blah 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 blah. But I gotta say, you know what I remember from that game? Dudes in like zombie dudes that were fast and you couldn't shoot them because they would be like, he's fast. What were they called again? The parasite demons or whatever? The skulls, yeah. Boss, it's the skulls. I gotta say, at some point, like, you stop giving a fuck about... Is it all in your head or whatever? You know, I don't know. Hideo Kojima, I feel like he stretched it so far at times that I'm like, you can do anything you want, and everybody just eats it up because I'm like, well, who cares? You know, how many times of beans have I eaten? Beans? Well, I can't tell you how many beans I eat, but I can tell you that when I make chili, I like to use 3 kind of beans: kidney, regular white, and black beans. Alright. Guys, has it been 20 minutes already? Alright. No, not yet. Okay. You know when you make chili in like a slow cooker or whatever, and you don't make it too spicy? Hear me out. You don't make it too spicy, but it just ends up always hurting your stomach when you eat it. And it's really tasty, but you just know it's gonna be like, ooh, ow. That's acid. No. I think it's maybe it's a problem just to me. Basically, when I make chili, it's not overtly spicy, but it's like when I eat it, it's like a secret coating on it. When I put it in my mouth, not too hot in my mouth, but when it gets down in my stomach, I'm like, oh my god, what have I done? It's got hidden stealth hot sauce in there. The fat hides the heat. That's funny. Okay, well, I'm getting really sleepy now. Oh my god, sorry. My bad. Guys, I have not cooked a meal in 3 days. I gotta level with you guys. I have not cooked in 3 fucking days. I've been eating nothing but like what you refer to as stofers or hungry man. Nothing but just frozen microwaved shit. Slop. And that stuff just tastes like it tastes like protoplasm at some point. Like it tastes like egg white. I mean, I wouldn't really know, just egg white because, you know, I promised egg thing. Whatever the point. Like, it just tastes like there's... You know what? I don't mind. I really like meatloaf. But when every meat in a quote unquote stove first frozen dinner tastes like meatloaf, no matter what it is. It's just like that meat jelly. You're like, Guys, I gotta ask something really bizarre. I don't know. This kind of speaks volumes how I treat life, I guess. But do you sometimes just look forward to food as the best part of your day? Like just having a good meal, be like, this is my reward. Because some people eat because they just eat for nourishment, but I eat for like the pleasure of the taste. You know what I mean? Like, and it's always good when you work for it. You know, you're like, oh yes. But food. I think subconsciously I'm getting a little hungry. That's why. But you know, that's a dangerous slope, Joel. Well, not really. I'm saying like, you know, a decent meal after you worked your ass off is like the best thing. But I'm saying also some people in the world, they don't really eat for the whole like, you know, carpe diem approach to it. It's the umami. They eat because like, yeah, I boiled some rice and I ate it with ketchup this morning. Shit like that. Like what? Which I understand on a whole like, I don't have time to cook. But I'm saying like you do have time to cook. You just don't care about eating. I know several people that's like that. They don't give a fuck about it. Okay, I'm gonna give this like 5 more minutes. Joel confirmed addicted to food. Well, guess what, buddy? You're addicted to. Well, okay, if I'm addicted to food, okay, I'm gonna give up food then. No, I don't eat. Okay, I have a mental block in my head sometimes. This sounds insane. Hear me out. No, I can't even go into this topic. It's so off the wall and so weird that you're gonna be like, what? Hear me out. This is so nuts. It's. Do you ever not want to take a trip to the bathroom just because you're so disgusted with the natural biology of your own body that you're like, I don't wanna because it's so nasty to do? Some people relate to this. If it's a bad shit. You know, I'm just saying that if I was in charge of our next evolution, which I will be, you know, I will have my say at the official, you know, human committee next year when we start, you know, voting if we should get claws or whatever, or tails or, you know, whatever, or spit acid, whatever the case might be. I'm going to bring up, how about we stop pooping? How about we just like, instead of pooping, we lay an egg. Hashtag stop pooping. Well, a Kinder Surprise. Nah. You know, I've lost my mind when it's like Jump King and be like, guys, let's stop pooping. Alright. Shit. Yep. There was. My eggs. 5 my eggs. Okay. Now we're fucking talking. Now we're back. And watch me fuck it up immediately, right? Yeah. You just have a feeling. Yeah. Okay. So the wall bounce is kind of mandatory at the parts in this. Watch me fuck it up. You wanna watch me fuck it up. Uh-huh. Yo, you know, speaking of food, you know what I'd love to try at some point, but I've never had the audacity to. Oh, fuck me. Hang on. Can I? Nope. Oh, great. Great. Oh. Oof. Ooh. Anyway, I was saying I've always wanted to try surf and turf, but I don't know if I'm like mature enough to try that yet because I've never had lobster. I've never had like a whole lobster myself. Mainly because the way people prepare lobster is just, it's just, I don't know, man. I food that I have to stare at in its eye makes me very not in the mood for food. Right? When lobsters look like giant spiders. They look like giant cockroaches. Red cockroach with 1,000 eyes and 1,000 legs. And when that thing is staring at me and I have to like jam a fucking knife in its guts and I'm like, food. No. Alright. Lobsters are literally oceanic arachnids. You see what I mean? Fucking lobster am I looking at? Well, I'm saying like the equivalent, you know. Ooh. Shit. Lobster is delicious. I have one of those like crayfish traditions we have in Sweden where we just eat crayfish and stuff like that. I did it with my dad, and I realized, dude, this is no different from shrimp. Oh fuck, it's no different from shrimp. It's just kind of like complicated because you gotta like remove the shit string, you gotta like take the head off, and I'm like, dude, fucking, let's just crawfish, crayfish, whatever you call it. My dad didn't give a fuck. He eats the shit string. Yeah. I'm a little bit more sensitive about that. I know people who... Plenty of people just like, yeah, whatever. It's like... You ever eat something really fancy that's like, whoa... Like it's some sort of like really hoo-ha thing. And you're like, dude, a cheeseburger like is 10 times as cheap and it just tastes better. I've had really, really fancy stuff. I've had like Japanese, you know, Kobe beef. And I can vouch that it really is that amazing as a steak snob. But sometimes when I've tried like, you know, I don't know. Jeez, I don't know. Some fancy eggs. I'm like, this just tastes like eggs. You know. Oh god. Okay, guys, I am on the verge of fucking slamming my head on the keyboard desk, going just like how Jump King here has died. I'm gonna take a abrupt finish to this stream. We did the Granddad game. We finished that. We checked out some PC parts. Sorry for the short Jump King stream, but you know, hey, we did a little bit of it, and that's what matters. That's what matters. I'm gonna actually do the art tonight as a starter, because I want to do that remaining art cement. I have it in a folder, and it's labeled. Let's see what this folder's called. What did I name it? I named it Big big nice pictures. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Yeah, but I'm gonna call it here because I'm really on the last brain cells of energy. So Vinesauce.com/TV/team/Vinesauce for the rest of the Twitch streamers. You all know that by now. Thank you for watching the stream tonight. Right now, I don't even know who was live actually, but actually Direbor. Check out Direbor. Tip of the day is PCs be expensive. Save up money for them because they ain't cheap. Thankful I did that for a year last year, so still gonna burn my wallet though, but you know, they really do be like that. Alright, see you soon guys. Thanks for watching and enjoy Direbor. Peace out.